Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. Y'all give me a mic check one time. Give me a visual check. Shout out to all my political partners in the chat who be tapping in with me, catching these lives, catching these videos. I know sometimes it'd be a lot. It'd be a lot for me to even keep up with at times myself. So I know what y'all be going through, but y'all that's always here. Y'all most definitely know it's greatly appreciated. And hey, it's official, like a referee whistle. Top Dog TDE. The battle is over. A win for the culture while keeping it all on wax, especially when these publications try to make it something else. We proved them wrong. That's a victory within itself. On another note, it's time to wrap up this TDE 20-year anniversary compilation. Kendrick Lamar won the battle. That's a nigga who's been from a nigga like myself, who's grew up in rap, hip hop my entire life. For the people who don't understand, first of all, let's talk about the ending. Let's get to that. The battle was over as soon as the shooting happened, bro. As soon as the shooting happened, it was over. That's out of Drake hands. That's out of TDE hands. You know what I'm saying? To my understanding, TDE is still family. I don't know exactly what it is with Kendrick Lamar and them. I know that's how he came in the game. I know they locked in. I know that's his people. They've been speaking on the gram and on social media and on Twitter and everything like that. So, you know, that's his people. Everybody at TDE, that's still family with him and stuff, to my understanding. So him saying this is him just saying, hey, bro, let's go ahead and let y'all know we off it. And if you're not being biased, you understand why they off of it. Once shooting start happening, K-Dot, you too valuable, you too big. We don't need your name being in these publications with shootings. We don't need your name being ran across the news, being brought up in shootings. We don't need people talking about they investigating or they because the news crews is asking them, are y'all looking into what's going on in LA? Are y'all looking in LA? Are y'all aware of the rap battle with Kendrick Lamar? That has never been Kendrick Lamar image. That's never been his brand. A shooting is not how he's trying to market himself. You know what I'm saying? That's not how he's trying to market himself. That's not how he's trying to promote himself. So Drake got some real life situations that's going on that are more important than a rap battle right now. It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't say that Drake won. He didn't say Kendrick won. He said it's a win for the culture. He said it's a win for the culture. We got a good battle. We got good music. Everybody ate. I ate these last 2 months off of it for sure. Other YouTubers ate. Media platforms ate. The two artists ate. The labels ate. The blogs ate. You understand what I'm saying? So this fed the culture and it fed the fans. Everybody loved it. We was tapped in. We was getting good music. You know, I understand now, and I apologize to J. Cole already. I understand why you got up out of there, J. Cole. Shout out to Heartbreak Kid. Kendrick Lamar got his own menu at New Ho King. Game over. Yeah, I thought I saw that today. That was crazy. I saw that. Kendrick Lamar showed up, showed out. I do understand why Top Dog is saying it's over, though. You understand? I know a lot of people might not agree with that. You might feel it ain't this, it ain't that. You know, nah, bro. I get it. I get it, most definitely. Y'all turn us up, though. Come in with that participation. We ain't tripping off the donations. We need the energy. We need the people interacting. You know, it's so many layers to the conversation of what you think about who in the battle and stuff, but bro, overall in the battle, it's about the music and the impact. And then it's about how you was rapping. See, I think later on in the years, with the internet being involved, people was looking for dirt, more dirt. Like, what can you expose? In a battle, having a rap battle didn't necessarily come from what you could expose. They came later on in the years, you know what I'm saying? But people wasn't rocking with the battle because niggas, at one point, oh, you ain't exposed nothing. What did he like when Kendrick dropped Euphoria? He didn't say nothing that we didn't already know. What did he say that we didn't know? And I'm like, bro, are y'all even listening for the lyrics anymore? But I understand we're in a different time. Yeah, I apologize to J. Cole, man. He didn't want to be a part of this. And I'm a nigga that come on here and say it, bro. My bad. I underestimated where this battle was gonna go for J. Cole. You feel me? I wasn't aware, so I do gotta apologize to J. Cole on that, dog. I'm gonna apologize, and I mean that. I was going in on J. Cole, so I'm sorry. And hey, I didn't know the battle was going here, bro. You know what I'm saying? But for people just coming in, this is Top Dawg TDE, the record label that Kendrick Lamar was signed to. The team that he's a part of is guys, they are saying it's over, meaning, hey, bro, we not finna engage in a battle no more. I'm pretty sure they had to talk with Kendrick, and I'm going to keep it 1,000. That nigga Dot won, bro. Kendrick won. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, he not signed to them no more. He was. My bad. If I said he was, my bad. He was signed to TDE. They still his people, though. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody gets shot at or a shooting happen and it's different rumors online, all right, bro, we off it now. Yeah, I saw I seen when he posted it up. I seen when Shaq posted it up. I just was like, I caught it right before I dropped my video, and I was like, I'm not finna even go back and shoot my video. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I didn't want to go back and shoot my video. I said, fuck it. Sometimes I do that. I go back and shoot the video. Real quick before we get into it, we're going to break down the battle. We're going to break down the rap, so we're going to call it all the way down the middle. I know some of y'all can't get out of y'all fandom, but this is not going to be the live for you. If you are a super fan, you're going to be irritated here because we not kissing no ass. We not dick riding. We calling it exactly like it is. We going to call it round for round, starting with first person shooter and like that. 5 songs, and we gonna get the real votes up in here. I don't know how to put the vote in the chat. I wish I did. I don't know how I put that vote in the chat. If anybody know, let me know. I don't know how I put the vote on here. But we'll talk about it. We'll type it, and we'll go from there. God King Ken, Drake did not win. You know it. Go ahead and get out. Good night. Good day, goodbye, good night. Nah, the beef is over. The rap part is over. So it just is what it is, bro. It is what it is. They went on ahead and pretty much shut it down, bro. I mean, somebody got shot, bro. Somebody got shot. It's too much drama. It's too much this and that. This is not Drake's brand at all. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, y'all. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Is it on Drake's brand to have a shootout at his house or shooting at his house and for him to continue to be tough? Is that Drake's brand? A shooting at Drake house, is that Drake brand? Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Y'all let me know, yes or no. Is that Drake's brand? I need yeses or nos. Y'all turn us up too. It don't matter who it had nothing to do with. We know it didn't have nothing to do with Kendrick. But if I'm Kendrick and his team, this has now gotten out of hand. Because if you steady battle rapping me while people shooting at your house, that means you trying to get on some gangster shit. That means you trying to get on some gangster shit. And that ain't what we want, because now you got gangster shit going on in the streets, or somebody around you got gangster shit going on in the streets. Y'all need to figure that out. We over the battle now, bro, because this is how it get real. We got to protect our team. We got to protect our own. It just is what it is. Just got it. That just is what it is. Let's get to it, man. Y'all turn it up. First round. And we going to break them down in the songs, y'all. We going to break it down in the songs. Since people can't seem to admit, we going to see in real time who believe in what right now. We going to see in real time who believe in what. Let's do it. We going to see in real time who doing this shit. Hold on. Get something together real quick for y'all. Put something on the yeah, that'll work. So this has made every major news publication. That's crazy in itself, man. Let's talk about it. So I look at this, and I really honestly just got to tell myself, bro, like, it's different. Round one, first person shooter by Drake. Kendrick Lamar liked that verse. Who wins round one? Who wins round one, y'all? First person shooter, Drake, like that, Kendrick Lamar. Let's get up in the chat. Let us know something. We're going to go round by round. It's 5 rounds. This is round one. We're going to do it, and we'll go back over it to see why people choosing what. Anybody have first person shooter for round one? I'm going to let y'all know I choose like that over first person shooter. Everybody saying like that. Unanimous decision, it seems. I need everybody participating. Round one. Round one, Kendrick Lamar is like that. Drake dropped first person shooter first. Looks like we all got like that. Okay. That's unanimous in here. That's unanimous right here. All right. Let's go to round two. We gonna go to round two. That's unanimous decision. Like that. Yeah. Does anybody who is serious in here have first person shooter being better than like that? Let me know. All right, let's go to round two. Round two is going to be Euphoria. Euphoria. No. Yeah, Euphoria, but Drake dropped push-ups first in round two. Drake started off round two with push-ups. Push-ups or Euphoria for round 2? I have Euphoria. I'm gonna see what the main I'm gonna see what the most is. So we got somebody, they say push-ups is better than Euphoria. I have Euphoria based off of lyrics, based off of sound, based off of execution and impact. That's what we basing this off of. Execution, overall sound, how good was the song, the wordplay, the lyrics, the disrespect, the dissing, the rhyming, the everything like that, and the impact of the record. All that counts as to what a diss record is. Round 2 for me, I have Euphoria, and I pick Euphoria because, for one, the wordplay was insane. When you decode those double and triples and quintuple entendres, Kendrick Lamar went crazy on there. It did numbers as well. The beat came with the energy. I listened to Euphoria a gang of times. Niggas in the streets out here in Houston was listening to it as well. They was listening to it as well. I was over there by Memorial City. Niggas was riding to it in the car, smoking to it. So it was in the streets. Then the news crew out in Toronto went to the restaurant. Yeah, the lyrics on Euphoria is still being broken down. Mike got some info. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think I can do it, BP, because I ain't on YouTube. I'm on the yard with it. Yeah, I can't do it. I got to be going directly through YouTube. Yeah, I got to be going through YouTube on that motherfucker. I ain't going through YouTube. We'll figure it out next time, though. So, them going to that restaurant, they going to, the news crew went to the restaurant. The restaurant is booming now. I seen a food review at that restaurant, y'all. Let me see if I can put it on my Instagram. Did I send that shit to myself? Hold on. I thought I sent it to myself. Somebody did a food review there. If I didn't send it to myself, I think I liked it to bookmark it at least. I'm finna show y'all this real quick on the phone. We still on round 2, and this is just me pointing out the impact. This is the impact side of it. Okay, yeah. Let me go and find my like post. I'm finna show y'all this real quick so y'all can really see for yourselves how. And I can't make this up. You know, you can't fake the impact, bro. The impact is a real thing. Y'all be patient with me real quick. I would show y'all on the computer, but I don't feel like digging it all up, man. Hold on real quick. I got that motherfucker somewhere. I thought I screen recorded this motherfucker. I thought I screen recorded this bitch. Hold on. Damn, I'm looking through my videos on my phone. I thought I screen recorded it. There you go.
It's a fever dream. People dancing outside. What was even there? I even started dancing. We came here for one thing and one thing.
Kendrick Lamar special.
For $66 total. Of course, the first issue ordered us was the new King House special fried rice. He gave us the dip sauce, of course, but personally, I liked it without it. I honestly didn't have high expectations, but I was shocked. The second dish the manager ordered us was this deep fried shrimp dish. I think it's fried with chilies and crispy garlic. They definitely made this fresh to order because it was piping hot. They also ordered us their spicy chicken wings. The wings are loaded with chilies. I love that they also made this fresh, but I personally love the shrimp better. This beef broccoli definitely came hot off the wall because this one also burned me. Finally, to the keys are wise for going out late. We bought the bubble tea. New booking.
They outside turned up.
People dancing outside, and Dawg was even there. I even started dancing. But we came here tonight for one thing and one thing.
They dancing outside their restaurant. Now, mind you, this isn't Drake's hometown. That's in Drake's hometown. That's crazy. That's in Drake hometown, bro. That's too old for me. Did push-ups have any type of y'all feel like push-ups had an impact in the streets? I want real answers. We not being biased tonight. Who do y'all feel had the bigger impact? Push-ups or Euphoria? Let me know. I want real honest answers. If you feel like, tell me what y'all think. This how we conversate, this how we dialogue. Do y'all feel push-ups had a bigger impact than Euphoria? Because this is the chance. I'm telling you, it's 2-0 right now for me. So I'm just saying me. If anybody want to protest me on it, I'll let you come up here and protest it. Euphoria. So that's 2-0. Bet. Now, what had happened was, even though it's in a different order, Drake had already dropped song number 3. Song 3 for Drake, you know, tailor-made freestyle. So he dropped 2 with the 1. So that's tailor-made freestyle. Drake came with tailor-made freestyle, used Pac and Snoop AI, then he rapped on the end. He was daring and telling Kendrick to come out, which that led to Euphoria. Well, not even 72 hours later is when Kendrick came with 616. Once again, the title had 5 meanings. Drake on tailor-made freestyle, taunting them in the Pac voice. Kendrick, we need you. Da, 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 da. Then he did the mocking of him with Snoop. Then he said, hey, man, I know you in that studio writing. We waiting on you to drop. Da, da, da. That's still a record he chose to throw out there. No, it counts. That's his 3rd song, bro. That's his 3rd song. It counts. He put it out. He released it. And Kendrick rebutted it on 616. If you listen to 616, Kendrick went and got the producer, Taylor Swift producer. He went and got Taylor Swift producer to fight tailor-made freestyle. I have Kendrick winning round 3 as well. That's 3-0 for Kendrick right there. It's the best out of 5. Kendrick already won. 616 was hard, bro. That nigga was spitting. He was rapping at the beginning. Then the second part of the song is when he just broke it down like, let me simplify this shit for niggas and let me tell niggas what's going on. He said, you got a mole in your camp. You got OVO niggas working for me. I got OVO niggas working for me. They don't like you over there. Niggas over there saying you deserve it. He addressed them about posting in his manager. Like, bro, why you posting my manager? Like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's round 3. 616 in itself, and he dropped it at 616. Had like 6 different meanings that he applied to Drake. We 3-0. 3-0. We did 3 and 3. So let's go to song number 4. Everybody, I mean, who protesting 3 and 0? If somebody is really protesting 3 and 0, I'm gonna drop. I'm not trying to just have people on talking right now. We're gonna get to that tonight, but I want to be able to Pac birthday 616, my mother as well. 616 has several different meanings. Is there anybody who protests 3 and 0? And out of the songs we matched up, did anybody feel like, because I'm giving people the flow. Okay, Dirty Bands, are you a real person? Dirty Bands, are you a real person? I'm looking in the chat right now, y'all. Dirty Bands, are you a troll or not? Or can you give us a reason why you say it was 2-1 and which round did Kendrick win? And like I say, this is battle rap. It's hip hop. It's the rap, the art, the music, the sound, the craftiness, the technique, the execution, all that. Oh, he a troll? Okay, bet. Okay, he a troll. We're going to move on. So we 3-0. I'm giving anybody the way to come in. Let's move on to 4. Drake drops Family Matters. Drops Family Matters. Well, we don't get to live in the Family Matters moment because by the time I get to Family Matters, I'm getting tagged. I'm getting sent videos. Nah, nigga, Kendrick just dropped. Aylin Trout. I'm going to drop the link for you in the backstage, bro. Let's get it real quick. This is for Aylin Trout. This is not for nobody else. He said that he got 2-1. What round was that, Aylin Trout? We're going to talk about it tonight, see what's what. This is Drake fans' opportunity that follow my channel to come speak your piece. This is rap. This is hip hop. Yeah, the Drake fans are a little bit delusional, man. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't think Dawg real. Okay, yeah, he a troll. My bad, y'all. So, 4. Round 4. Family Matters. Meet the Grams. I gave Drake round 4. And I gave Drake round 4 for the fact I did feel like I'll give him this around 4. More people will go listen to Family Matters again than Meet the Grams. I heard Meet the Grams one time, and it didn't have replay value for me. And I say that because I was like, this shit is super disrespectful. I don't want to hear this energy, nigga. I don't want to hear this energy. This is very, very dark. And the beat, super hip hop, super dark hip hop, super duper dark hip hop, super hip hop record, gritty, grimy, cutthroat hip hop. But that sound, it wasn't made to like this for y'all to replay. This was, let me show y'all some shit. Let me show y'all some shit. Appreciate King Cut with the donation. He say, you got to speak on the Shane Gillis things to Big Holmes. Seems the industry been known about Drake liking them young. Salute to Kendrick trying to spare him. Drake thought K-Dot was an easy W. Yeah, I'm not gonna yeah, I don't know about that Sean Gillis situation. I don't really want to get into that part of the underage stuff, bro. I'm not with that. I don't like that. I'm in zero support of that, but I don't want to do that here without no charges or undeniable proof. And I'll tell y'all why. You could crack, you could joke, da 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 da. If you ever put a rumor out on me, bro, and I just keep reminding people of this so y'all can know. Y'all come to my neighborhood. Nobody knows me for being a gangster. I've never been a gangster, never been street. I'm not like that. Nobody knows me for being like that. Never robbed nobody, never killed nobody, never did none of that shit. And I always have to remind that because in the world today, people get confused with standing up for yourself, not being a hoe. And this is really just on the internet because real life niggas know men are men. A man stands up for himself. I've never done anything I don't play with kids. So if anybody was to ever spread that rumor on me, I'm probably try to fucking kill you. Just being 1,000. I'm just letting it be known. Because we in the world where that stuff stays on the internet forever. Like it stays on these internets forever. So if you are a blogger, I'm not trying to hear no explanations. I'm not trying to do none of that shit. You post that shit up on your platform. The only way to keep me off of you when I see you is if you denounce it, say it's not true, we made a mistake, and apologize to me. I'm not even letting the nigga play with me like that at all. But I've seen certain things with Drake. He got to wear that. I'm not saying he is that. I'm not saying he engages in that. But it's certain things that I've seen with Drake where I say, bro, it look away. I'm not saying you did that, but the way it came out on the publications, the way it looked on camera in 2024, that don't look right. That don't look right. When you do certain things on camera, that might have not been what you doing. I'm not saying Drake did nothing. I'm not saying he did nothing. I'm not saying he violated nothing. What I'm saying is in our culture, where we from, the way that we raised, if I can look on camera or see a video of you doing certain things, a nigga might just call you, hey nigga, you want some weird ass shit. It just is what it is, bro. That's not me saying a nigga did that or a nigga would take it that far. I don't play like that. So that's why y'all haven't been seeing me attack that angle in videos because there's no coming back from that with me. So I like to grant people the same respect. That's just all it is because it ain't no coming back from that. So that's just that. And that's the best way I can explain it to y'all. But shout out to my boy Cut for the donation, man. I most definitely appreciate that, Cut. But I know that some YouTubers that got those videos out there, y'all could go get that from them. That ain't my lane. You know what I'm saying? But if it comes out on any nigga that he's committed to that type of lifestyle, then we'll talk about it. It's pretty simple, bro. If you lost, you trying to be lost. It ain't no other way for me to explain it, bro. Things is, hey, it's some questionable shit now. I keep it a band. I'm not gonna throw that jacket on the nigga, but it's some questionable shit out there. Some questionable shit out there. It's like, oh, you did that. Maybe you didn't know, but that just didn't look right. Hey, but let's get to it. Those videos are going crazy on YouTube. That's stay lane. Let's get to it. Round 4. Can we agree? Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? Meet the Grams put an extinguisher, pour water all over Family Matters. Yes or no? Is that agreed? Hey, I like that one. Stab him again. Battle rappers about bars, not receipts. Yes. See, people now have tried to take the weight of the bars out. Rap always reigns supreme. Rap skills have to always reign supreme in our culture, bro. The art of rapping. You don't have to be the best lyricist. But if we take away the art of rapping and devalue the art of rapping, our music is not special anymore. So, what Drake had planned with Family Matters, the Meet the Grams drop said, fuck that. Nigga, you're not getting that off. I'm coming disrespectfully and I'm doing it intentionally. And I'm going way too far. I'm going way too far. I'm going to the highest level of disrespect. I'm going to rap and talk to your parents. I am going to go on this song and I'm going to talk to your parents. That took the conversation out of Family Matters. Anybody not being biased knows that. When people woke up that morning, they were not talking about how good Family Matters was online. People wasn't focused on Family Matters. You know what people were talking about? Tech, y'all let me know. I'm going to see who paying attention, who not biased. When we woke up that next morning after Meet the Grams dropped, what was everybody talking about? Was people talking about how good Family Matters was, or was they talking about something else? But what were they talking about? They was talking about the daughter. They was talking about the daughter, and they were talking about that artwork. They were talking about Drake's daughter, and they was talking about that artwork. Whose shit is that? Is that Drake's real medicine? How did Kendrick get the medicine? Everybody like, bro, how he get that shit? Do that. Then it was, how did he know that he was finna drop? How did that nigga know it was finna drop? How did he know to rebuttal the song 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later? How did he know his song was gonna be Family Matters? Since your song is Family Matters, I'm going to drop a song 30 minutes later called Meet the Grams. How did he know that? How did he know that? So I'm like, Family Matters, you turned up. You did your best song of the battle. I give Drake that one because he had the video. Even though in the video, it was obvious that Kendrick Lamar put Drake on defense in the video. He was clearly on defense in that video. When the video comes on, Drake has on a FUBU sweater. Because Kendrick Lamar told him, you're more Tommy Hilfiger than FUBU. He throws on a FUBU sweater and a G-Unit chain. Bro, I have you reacting to my lyrics on some like super shit that don't like, what's the significance? Okay. Now, the minivan was clever. The minivan situation was clever. That was cool. I got that one. But then you go to the restaurant, New Ho King. It was like, that can be looked at it either way. We already seen New Ho King on the news this week. New Ho King had already been on the news in support of me. New Ho King was shouting me out on the news. So why would you go to New Ho King to shoot your video? New Ho King already showed, nigga, we fucking with Kendrick right now. But Drake still went to New Ho King to shoot the video. See, I think Drake moved so fast and he didn't want to go back and regroup again. Drake did not want to go regroup again because part of Family Matters was already recorded. It comes on at the end of push-ups. I feel like they should have scrapped that entire idea after Euphoria dropped. After Euphoria dropped, Drake should have rescheduled, redid that whole idea. No need to rush. But he was trying to stay on timing. By doing that, you going to New Ho King, it didn't prove anything. It was all over the blogs for 2 days. I made a video about it. Several others made a video about it. The news crew had a video out there at the restaurant. So by you going back to the restaurant, we already saw that restaurant. So it took that impact away from you going to the restaurant in the video. Just my personal opinion. Also, what Drake didn't do that I think he should have pulled back on and thought it through more. Once you did tailor-made freestyle, it was no point going back to dissing everybody else anymore. It was no point in Drake. If I'm dropping my 3rd song in a rap battle and I'm only daring Kendrick, I'm only calling out Kendrick, why would I then go to my 4th song and call out everybody else? We know he had a robbery around that restaurant, bro. But if the other dude that I'm battling, he already shed light on the restaurant, the news crews already went to the restaurant, what does me going to shoot a video there prove at this point now? The restaurant is burnt out. This is just me sitting back, giving my opinion that, hey, bro, you already dropped the song only dedicated to Kendrick. Why would you go back to Family Matters and try to get at everybody? You want to know what I think? I think that he felt or knew he couldn't get a whole like quality song only talking about Kendrick. I think he felt that, like, bro, I can't do a whole song and dedicate a whole song to Kendrick. For whatever his reason was, he chose, like, I don't want to dedicate a whole song to Kendrick Lamar. Well, that's exactly what he should have done. Family Matters should have only been for Kendrick. Family Matters should have only been for Kendrick. And even in round 5 with the Heart Part 6, he still dissed Ross. Why? You already heard Not Like Us. You seen the impact of Not Like Us. You seen how big Not Like Us was. Why would you go back and diss Ross again? Why are you not focused on Kendrick? I just feel like Kendrick was way more strategic. Round 5. Do we even got a debate? Do we even got to talk about it in round 5? Who niggas thought was what? Round 5 was an easy landslide. Let's look it up real quick. Y'all wait for a second. Check it out. So, we looking at 32 million. This is round. I'm never basing how much I like a song off of how many views it got. I'm never gonna do that. That's not my style. That's not my lane. I know that numbers mean something. I know you got to pay attention to numbers as well, but that's not the deciding factor for me. It's just not going to ever be the deciding factor. It's never been the deciding factor. Let's go to Drake, Heart Part 6. $16 million views. Drake got 16 million for Heart Part 6. Family Matters got 20. Push-Ups got 10. Hold on. Let's see something real quick. Damn. So Push-Ups got 10 million views in 3 weeks. 10 million views in 3 weeks. That was round 2. Family Matters got 20 million. And then 16 million. Y'all remember those numbers. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a picture of them just in case I forget. We just looking at the numbers now. This don't be the all to be all, but we just doing it for the conversation right now. We're just doing it for the conversation. So we can cover all the bases for y'all, man. Turn us up. So, Euphoria got 20 million. So Kendrick's round 2 got double what Kendrick Lamar's, Kendrick Lamar round 2, which is Euphoria and push-ups. Kendrick Lamar doubled his. He had 10 million. Kendrick got 20. Family Matters, 20 million views. That's not a video. That's with the video. 20 million views with the video. 20 million. Kendrick Lamar, 22 million. Oh, damn. My bad, y'all. I took y'all off the screen. My bad. My bad. So Drake Family Matters, which is round 4, and Kendrick round 4 is 22. He got 2 million more. Now, Meet the Grams didn't have a video, it was all audio, but it has 22 million to Drake 20. Round 5, double. Drake did 16, Kendrick Lamar did 32. What we talking about? What we talking about? Yeah, it's over. The battle is over. They called it. It's done. I figured it was over after Drake home got shot at. It's, bro, fuck a rap battle. You got something else you got to focus on in life, bro. You got to focus on your life. You got to focus on what's going on. You got to focus on the real shit. For me, I didn't care to know, was Kendrick really beating his wife? I didn't go look into that. I didn't search that up. I didn't go look in to see what Drake was saying about Kendrick was true. It just ain't my lane. That ain't what I do. But if the facts come across my desk, then they there. I'm not an investigator. I'm not a cop. I'm not a crime solver. So, like, I wasn't finna go look into the shit. I don't want to see nothing happen to Drake. That's not what I'm here for, bro. Like, people think because I'm saying Drake lost a rap battle, that means I don't like him. I'm just pushing for the real art of hip hop. I'm pushing for the real factual conversation of the culture and what our culture is built on. I'm never going to attach myself to a celebrity on that level to where I got to ride for you like a stand. That's not my lane, bro. I'm never going to be that guy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I will support artists. I will post your music. I will ride to your music. I'll come to your show. But we ain't never finna be no motherfucking stands and weirdos and all this other shit. And who you like better, be honest, no bias. I like what Kendrick is pushing more than Drake for sure. I like what Kendrick has brought to the game more than what Drake has brought to the game. For sure. Y'all gotta understand I'm not in my 20s no more. So like some of the shit I see Drake doing, I'm not fucking with it. Like on his own album, like doing shit with Bad Bunny and Lil Yeet, and you know, them dudes can do what they do. I don't get that move though, or artists of your caliber. Like I'm just like, what do you have Lil Yeet and Bad Bunny and that there's like what's really going on? Like nail polish. I'm like, nah, this ain't it, bro. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. I support talent. I respect talent. I respect gifts, and I have no choice but to respect God and blessings and embrace God and blessings. But once I start seeing you paint your fingernails I'm turned off with it, bro. At this age, it's like, nah, I can't. It's not gonna be the same. But as me and Pookie said tonight, we understand. We podcast. We run a platform. When the biggest artist in the game drops, I have to go listen to the music. And I'm going to put it on to give it a real non-biased critique. I'm just keeping it 1,000. When Drake drops, I'm going to put the album on and ride to it. How can I come on here and talk about the music or the opinions that people have on the music if I haven't listened to it? So I'm going to go listen to it. Any of the big artists, I'm going to go listen to their shit. But seeing Drake trying to do things, and it's like you are OG in the game as far as age. You a middle OG, middle-aged OG. But the certain dudes in the game, they're going to look at you like you the OG. But when you're not doing OG-like things, you can't be an OG. That's just me, bro. You can't be an OG if you out there painting your fingernails. You can't be an OG if you out here just pushing a certain lifestyle that I think is like, bro, what is really going on here? Like, just certain things that I would tell Drake, like, hey, bro, I can't get with that. I can't get with that. Like, to each his own, bro. If a nigga do what he do, he do what he do. That's on him. But you're not gonna get me telling you that that's live. What else we had? Maul. Woo, Maul, Maul, Maul. Maul, Maul, Maul. OVO Maul was trending. It was bad. Y'all want to listen to OVO Maul real quick? Because the fans can't understand that everybody loses sometime. Everybody loses. Kobe lost. Jordan lost. LeBron lost. Floyd Mayweather, the only athlete that never lost. That's retired. People are active and never lost. Anybody you could think of, bro, they done lost when you competing. That's what competing is, because you don't know if you're going to win or lose. He lost. After that last song, he was letting it be known, I'm not rapping no more pretty much, bro. I'm off this. Then once the shooting happens, that really changes the whole dynamic. Drake has a kid. Drake has a family. Fuck a rap battle, nigga. Your safety's the most important thing. But you were already lost before that happened. But the fans who just want to come out and say, oh, you hating, that's why I did that countdown tonight. If y'all didn't know. For the people that rewatch this, that's why I did that countdown. Because it's the best out of 5. They both had 5 records. So if you did that countdown with me, you already know he lost. If you sat through that countdown, because I did it earlier today, for niggas that was defending Drake, we was going song for song. For niggas that was saying Drake won, we went song for song. And before they knew it, they was saying Kendrick won without saying Kendrick won. Am I right or wrong? Once you get 3 songs, And one song is automatically an L with Taylor Made freestyle. You can't tell me push-ups hits harder than Euphoria. You know you're lying. So that's already 2 songs right there. And, well, really, even if you want to say push-ups is better than Euphoria, you can't tell me in your mind that his Like That contribution is not harder than First Person Shooter. So them 2 songs out the gate, them is 2 rounds where he wins. Out the gate.
Do you think not like us being number one though? Fuck numbers. Just it being number one and it playing during
numbers and then say being number one.
Let me land it. It being number one, it playing at NBA games, it playing at tennis matches, it playing on the news, it's hurting Drake's brand. So I'm not saying numbers wise matter or a number one slot matters. I'm saying what that number one is represented and where it's spread. Is that affecting his brand that a pedo anthem is playing in the NBA playoffs? No, tennis players are walking out to it.
I don't think it's hurting Drake's brand. I think that it may feel like that and it may look like that, but I think ultimately once this settles, I think it's gonna hurt Kendrick's brand more.
Maul. OVO Maul, that's nasty. Maul, I want you to know you can get in contact with me, bro. I hollered at you at your show out here. But I gotta call this what this is for rap and hip-hop history, G. It ain't personal, but you chose that road. We gotta keep it real with you right now. This is for hip-hop, Maul. This is for the art of rap and battling. Maul. We can talk about this in person as men, bro. This is bad. It's nasty. And nobody, I don't think, and it's crazy because Rory was trying to tell you, like, no, Maul, no, don't do this.
If Drake is found and proven not to be a pedo, which I know he's not, once the public sees that, I mean, is this not one of the worst things you can call a person?
But agreed.
Yes, when it's not who they are.
It's up there. This is one of the worst things you can say about
to me, this is the worst.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other thing you can label a person ever. Like snitching and all that shit, I get that shit with street shit. I understand that part.
Rapist might be worse. I mean,
this is you are raping. This is the same thing. It's just with a certain
really.
You know what I mean? So it's like
I'll throw anti-Semitic in there too.
Well, that's Taylor Swift, and then we're going with that number 2.
Oh, we're going to 2.
Yeah. Taylor Swift and anti-Semitism always number one, no matter what.
Exactly.
Never forget.
So it's like, if you're not that, and somebody labels you that, to me, that's some of the craziest shit ever.
Okay,
bro. I'm not saying it's cool to throw that jacket on y'all. I gave y'all that rundown on that earlier. But this shit dies within the next week. It dies. Now, Kendrick Lamar did make people, we not gonna sugarcoat it. Kendrick Lamar made YouTubers and people on the internet start redigging into some of Drake's old history. Kendrick Lamar did do that. But if you did something that look away on camera, and if it's something there that they can put their teeth on, pause, then that's on you. Drake is not going nowhere, though, in my opinion. It's not going to hurt Kendrick's brand either. Kendrick's brand is not hurt at all. That's the point that I want Maul to understand.
I'm just speaking for me. I'm only ever speaking for me and my taste level. I think labeling somebody that and that's not who they are, is some of the worst shit you could ever do.
But let's
whether you want to say it's entertainment or not, There's certain shit you just don't even in entertainment, even behind the guise of entertainment and comedy and things like that, there's certain shit you just don't ever play with. And to me, that's at the top of the list.
I mean, let's go with history, though, with the court of public opinion. Is the damage already done? Let's say Drake comes out, and of course, I hope that on a moral level and outside of a rap beef, that he can prove to the world that, yo, I don't touch kids. This was fucking crazy. Is the damage
But he's trying to do that. He just said, yo, he's explaining.
The public doesn't care. You'll see rapists go to jail covered for a year, the whole trial. They'll sit for 20 years, find out they're innocent. They'll come out of jail, won't cover it all. Mm-hmm. They'll be a rapist for the rest of their life. Mm-hmm. Is the damage done already, even if he proves otherwise?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I don't think that nobody truly believes that. I don't think nobody believes that.
I think there's plausible deniability. Like, there's enough. Kendrick wouldn't have jumped out like that if there wasn't enough smut in, like, the public perception of him that it fit. So the fact that we're even speculating it is enough. Kendrick won, I think, in that regard. You know what I mean?
Speculating it. I don't think nobody's speculating that.
I think whatever side you're on, you've made up your mind.
I don't think nobody's speculating that.
But I was looking up.
Maul, you gotta go to YouTube, Maul. Maul, you gotta just Google search a little bit. I wasn't looking for this shit. This shit came across my timeline because I just casually be on YouTube and people tagging me and shit and sending me shit. So, Maul, they have full videos on YouTube, man. They're there. They're there. And they're, yeah. Yeah.
Wrapping my mind around, okay, I know no one will compare to Drake, but who's someone that's in a very high position of power that got charged with this kind of level of thing, but then it was all bullshit and they welcome back to the community. James Gunn, the director that did Guardians of the Galaxy, he always had he was talking to a young girl, but he never did anything. It was weird. He had a really dark, sick sense of humor, and he wasn't talking to young girls. He just made really fucked up, inappropriate jokes. And in the height of the Me Too movement, someone took all his old tweets, all his old posts, and put it on this 10-page doc, all of his fucked up shit in one doc. And they're like, "Oh, this is fuck. You got to get him out of here." But he didn't do any bullshit. Nothing. He didn't actually get through the public.
I would try to clean this shit up if I'm not a pedophile. All the girls that were in those videos that were all over the timeline that everyone was accusing Drake of either grooming or being a pedo towards, all conveniently came out on the same day and said, hey, that's not how it went. Even the girl that made the Money in the Grave beat was like, you guys misunderstood me. I don't understand how you guys didn't understand me, when she flat out said, we were in high school when it happened. Cool. Everyone cleaned it up. And if I'm Drake, I'd do the same thing. I'm not accusing him of doing brand cleanup. If someone calls me a pedophile and I wasn't creeping on a chick, I'd say, yo, can you tell these people that we have no relationship like that? Mm. Even that kind of fell flat to me. They all came out in one day. They were on a bunch of podcasts I'd never heard of, making statements with a bunch of people I'd never seen before, and it still fell flat. Yeah. So I guess that's my question of how can you even turn that around if that is not even the truth?
I mean, to me, it's nothing to turn around. I don't think that's a real thing. Mm. I think because somebody said it in a record, okay, this is a battle. People are going to say things to try to assassinate somebody's character and demean somebody. But that's not a real thing. You know what I mean? It's just not a real thing. And then when he did explain it in Hard Part 6, y'all said, oh, why is he always explaining himself? I felt like if somebody said that about me, I'm going to explain that too. Whoa, hold up. Let's be clear here. That's not true. I understand this is a battle and all of it, but
let me read this super chat. Shout out Solo Dolo. Appreciate the donation, bro. He says, the mole posted a video proving Drake did not set up the triple play like he claimed. I didn't see that video. I don't need to see that video. I don't believe Drake set up a triple play. I don't care to know for real. I was joking I need the facts, bro. I don't need the fucking facts. I don't believe it, but I'm not that deeply invested. Solo Dolo, since you sent the super chat, how about you, bro? Let me know if do you need to know or do you believe it? Sounds too good to be true for me. And when it sounds too good to be true, I believe it's not true. So I feel like if you did that, you would have had the proof, you'd have had the evidence, you would have rolled it out, you would have dropped it with the song. Plus, when I saw when I saw Drake say it, I had already seen on Twitter a narrative of Drake planting the person. It was like it was already said on Twitter. So I was like, all right. Just like the Heart Part 6. People was on Twitter saying that Drake should name a song Heart Part 6. I'll be on Twitter. So when he used that, I said, I don't know. It's not that. That doesn't make any sense. And people were not understanding. If Drake is running a play on Kendrick, and I need y'all to let me know, chat. If Drake is running a play on Kendrick, that means he knows Kendrick is going to go to the entire world and he's going to say that I have a daughter. I want real answers. Would y'all risk y'all brand like that? Somebody with a platform like Kendrick, somebody with a following like Kendrick, I'm going to tell somebody, go tell him I got a daughter out here I'm hiding. That's what you had to say to them. Do we really think, really think that we're going to tell a guy that? I don't believe so, bro. Facts. Blaze. Blaze said Kendrick flamed Drake because he went at his family. That is a fact. Before we move on, the mole posted the video as evidence. Okay, we'll see how they roll. We'll see how they play out. We'll see how they roll. We'll see how they play out. And my boy who said that Kendrick flamed Drake because he went at his family. That's where Drake got caught up in the mix of the politics, the blogs, and where he was at with other rappers by Kendrick turning down his feature. Yeah, man, y'all turn us up on them likes, man. Shout out to my boy. Turn us up. Turn us up. Get us up on them likes. Shout out to Rico Cool for sure. Drake overplayed, and we just breaking down the specifics. Drake overplayed his hand. Kendrick did not get on first-person shooter, so I'm pretty sure Drake felt the way about that. However that went. That came out later. But not only did you not get on first-person shooter, you decided to go do music with the guy that I don't get along with, Metro Boomin. There's already some slick-like tension between me and Future right now. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, fuck that nigga. That's what he was thinking. After that, when they dropped We Still Don't Trust You, I don't know when Drake recorded push-ups, but everybody else does music with Metro Boomin that's into it with Drake. That, some of the guys. A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd. So he looking at it like, okay, all y'all on that, I'm going to go with the highest level of disrespect. I'm going to speak on your family. Go look at Like That. When you listen to Like That, Kendrick did not disrespect Drake's family. It wasn't personal. It was all just slick hip-hop wordplay. It was all hip-hop. It was all hip-hop. All rap. It was all rap. He talked about his family. Same thing he did with Pusha T. He miscalculated. The energy that he had for Metro Boomin, A$AP Rocky, and The Weeknd, he applied that to Kendrick, who was strictly on some rap shit. I'm going at your family, and this is what you get. This is what you get. This is how it works. In the rap and hip-hop battle, Drake lost. When it comes to position, brand, money, tours, selling records, he cool. He cool.
Fam, it's certain shit you just not gonna just throw out there. Like that's insane to throw that on somebody's jacket.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's not a real thing, but it's because of the moment, and that's what was said. I think that you have to address it, but you saying it fell flat. It fell flat because it wasn't a real thing to begin with.
How do you? I'm just saying that turning around the public's opinion,
Bro, you think that if
Most difficult thing.
Drake was having sex with underage girls, Kendrick would have been the one to put that out there like that?
No, I'm not.
We would have been knew that.
I'm just saying, like, I just don't want to speak so definitively about things.
How we would have been knew that, Maul. I'm not saying that, but it's like that nigga Maul, bro. You gotta chill. Shout out to Rob Stark on the donation, man. He say Drake will never be looked at as the same. The song of the summer about him bringing a pedophile, Drake's ego had him disrespecting families and hip hop. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. I don't think people are really concerned. People are really concerned with when they listening to that song. They're not listening to this song thinking about is Drake a pedophile or not. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. People are gonna rap those lyrics, but they not finna look at Drake like, oh, bro. For Drake to be seen as a pedo, he has to do something in physical or a case, or he has to do something that shows that. So Kendrick Lamar cannot force him to do something that shows that. Kendrick Lamar cannot do something that forces him to show that he has to already have done something. It's to move in his own way. Now, come on, bro. There's certain rules that you should follow. Drake 1-4. It's not rules, but it do have rules. Like if a person hasn't taken it to that level, there's no reason for you to take it to that level. But if you take it to that level, then you know it ain't no rules. Okay, I'm gonna go check this video out y'all keep telling me about, bro. New video leak. Drake is cooked. Meet the Grams photo is real. Let me go look this up real quick because everybody keep talking about it. Fuck it, we'll go to it. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit though, bro, because a lot of these times y'all be falling, not saying y'all ain't right, but people be falling for the most clickbaited shit and trying to force me to be a part of the clickbait shit. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm just not that nigga. Like, I like to have them facts. I like to keep it factual, bro. I don't want to spread nothing false. I don't even want to give no false stuff no light. Not saying that y'all ain't, because I haven't seen it yet, but it's not on YouTube. Well, what's the channel on YouTube, y'all? Somebody give me the YouTube channel. See, somebody typed it earlier. Give me the YouTube channel where it's at. Thoughts Crime Channel has the video. Okay. Go to that real quick. Thought Crime Channel. What did O do? All right, let me go back. I'm on his videos. Oh, okay. I see it 40 minutes ago. All right, we'll check it out. This is Thought Crimes Channel. The chat has requested it. We're going to rock out with it. I'm gonna mute up. We gonna rock out with it. Let's see what's what.
Dear that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would a world condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't ever play with them Brazilians, get a gym membership. Understand, don't throw a box and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed of who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide a kid to hide a kid, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Strength come from within. Not the superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as kid. Can't understand me right now. Just practice when you're 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with all the girl that's hurt inside his mind.
What academics got to do with this? This shit ain't got nothing to do with academics, nigga. This is Drake. Unless it's something I don't know. I don't know what this about.
Millions of Americans take pills to help them fall asleep at night.
But one of the most popular sleeping pills, Ambien, is getting into the wrong hands. In the CBS 42
pharmacist Jim Parade.
And the rapists tend to use
that should bar or club to not only keep your drink in your sight,
to use what they have accessible, what works for their specific desires.
Parada advises anyone going out to a bar or club to not only keep your drink in your sight, but to be aware of someone offering you a specialty drink you haven't tried before. That should help you have a night out with friends and still wake up the next morning. In Birmingham, Caitlin McCulley, CBS 42 News.
Who you are. Your son got some habits, I hope. No matter her time. Too much, but challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes with a world condom. I'm sorry.
My bad. I apologize. I didn't realize I was muted. That right there was supposed to be the album cover from Meet the Grams. Drake's prescription pills, supposedly receipt of him buying the ring that he had in Family Matters. He's showing that he's in Brooklyn. He's showing you the date of the newspaper. That's the shirt that's in the photo. That's supposed to be the watch. I mean, the ring receipt. That's supposed to be the shirt that's in that cover art. That's supposed to be the stuff. Ozempic and all that. The Maybach gloves. Somebody say that's Kendrick balcony in New York. I don't think Kendrick is putting that up, bro. I don't know, bro. We gonna see. I can't confirm nothing from right here. Security cam picture. Let me go back. I did see somebody on there. Hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. And this is on Thought Crimes. That's the same shit right there. We'll see what happens, y'all. We'll see what happens. I'm going to sit back. I don't need to break no news. Everybody saying there's more. Fuck it. We'll go over here to Twitter then. We'll go over here to Twitter. Fuck it. Y'all want it? Let's go do it. Only thing about Twitter, let me cut this off because they be posting so much damn porn on Twitter. Let me go find it on Twitter real quick. And then I'm gonna bring y'all in on Twitter. I'm on Twitter and on another screen. I'm finna find it on Twitter. Then I'm gonna bring y'all in because they be having so much motherfucking bullshit on Twitter. It's crazy. It's Thought Crimes, huh? On Twitter as well. Oh, they have it right here. It's on my main page. Shit crazy. I'm looking at something real quick. See, there's a lot of bad, like a lot of propaganda being put out. So I want to make sure I'm only kind of putting the real stuff. My bad, y'all. I'm looking real quick. We get into it. Let me go back to one more, see what happened. My bad, y'all. I don't want this Twitter shit to pop up on y'all shit. On YouTube. Fuck everything up. Somebody used Drake, what you call the shit at their celebration. That's fucking crazy. See, it's saying multiple things on here, bro. I can't. Yeah, I'm not that really invested. I'm not saying what's what, bro. I'm not that heavily invested. Wait, I'm gonna wait till things come out as confirmed. It's some stuff on here, but it's all over the place. There's a photo of a nigga in a lobby. I like for stuff to be undeniable, bro. And this is that. They got the screenshots. I'll let them put it together. And then once the facts come out, we'll get to them, bro. So it's on Twitter. Go to Twitter if y'all want to see it. It's on King Jared, Certified Jared. King Jared on Twitter. King Jared on Twitter if y'all want to see it. Go check it out. King Jared on Twitter. That's if y'all want to see it. So I don't know. They saying that he was in the hotel. They saying that they got pictures of surveillance of him buying this and doing this or that. I don't know, bro. What facts will come out? I know people want to believe it. I know people do believe it, and they have their reasons. But once it come out, bro, if anything is confirmed, no matter what it is, truth, whatever, we'll talk about it. We here for it. I'm not in a rush to get it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna dig this deep into this shit.
Like, we don't know. None of us know. We don't know what each other does behind closed. Like, we don't know.
You're right. In that sense, yeah, you're right. I don't
all
know.
I'm saying.
I've never seen this man lay down in his bed with whomever he lays down with. No, never seen that. I'm just gonna, but I can say the same thing about a lot of other people in my life that I know.
For sure, yeah.
So it's like the same thing. I would be completely and totally fucking floored if that were true. I would be like, this is fucking insane, and there's nothing I won't come on my platform and say about how I feel about that if it's found to be true. I don't fuck with shit like that. But because I feel so strongly that it's not true, it's crazy to me that somebody is throwing that out there on somebody's jacket. Like, that to me is something you don't play with.
Okay, well then what do you think about some of the videos? Even though, let's go with the 17-year-old that came on stage that said somebody else from OVO.
Uh-oh. Ma. There's only one answer here, Ma. Don't do it, dog. Ma. Ma. Roy put you on the spot, and there's only one answer here, Ma. Hopefully you go with the right one, G. Hopefully you go with the right one. Ma, don't do this, bro. Ma, I fuck with you, bro, on the Joe Budden podcast. I fuck with Rory. I went to y'all show. I fuck with Joe too. You know what I'm saying? Support y'all. But this right here, depending on how you answer this question, Ma, it's like no coming back if you don't answer this correctly. Rory put you on the spot, and this is a simple answer.
This is fucking insane, and there's nothing I won't come on my platform and say about how I feel about that if it's found to be true. I don't fuck with shit like that. But because I feel so strongly that it's not
Listen
true,
to what Rory
it's
finna ask.
crazy to me that somebody is throwing that out there on somebody's jacket. Like, that to me is something you don't play with.
Okay, well then what do you think about some of the videos? Even though, let's go with the 17-year-old that came on stage that said somebody else from OVO picked her out of the crowd, whatever. She said her age. Drake was like, whoa, you're gonna get me in trouble. And seemed like he made the right move when he found out her age, but then continued on and was like, yo, you really gonna get me in trouble? I felt your breasts and all. This was all after she said she was 17. Is that just a mistake or is that a red flag?
I'm gonna go on the side of a mistake. than a red flag because of it was part of it was on stage at the show in that moment. So I can understand that. Now, if this was something where they just at dinner chilling at a table and that happens, then it's like he got that. That's what you be doing at dinner, like. But on stage, you know, that's part of the show. I kind of, again, I'm not saying it's right. So that's what I'm saying on the side of mistake. I'm not gonna say that's a red flag and this is what he doing. This is his bag and it. No, like I'm not gonna go on that side of it.
I don't think it would warrant a full "this man's a pedophile" and I'm gonna rhyme it and make it a #1 record. But it was a little weird after he found out. In the beginning, I was like, "Oh, how would he know?" At first, I didn't know why people were outraged in the beginning of the clip. I was like, "Well, if he didn't know, this is some Akon shit." Remember when Akon got in trouble and he was like, "This is a 21+ club. The fuck is security letting this girl in for?" It was the after effects where I was like, "All right, I kind of see what people are saying. He knows the age. Why are you doubling down on the freakiness?" So that raises flags with people. And when someone has something that rhymes that well, and you have at least one bit of video evidence, the court of public opinion is going to be very difficult to turn around, especially when the girl, and I'm not saying Drake put her up to it, or UMG, or her employer. I'm just saying she didn't really clean anything up. Her just saying, I didn't feel violated. Cool. We didn't say you did in the beginning. We just said he was a little freaky and weird after he found out your age.
Yeah.
That's all it was. So back to my original point of I don't really know how this can be cleaned up for Drake, no matter how much controlled damage he does with it. He could bring every girl could come out like
I don't think it's no damage though. Like
the only way in this world, unfortunately, is just go make good music and hopefully people will forget, which is fucked up, but that's the world we live in. Go make another good movie. We forget about the nasty actor.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kendrick played it so well because it's the court of public opinion, which we've learned doesn't abide by the due process.
There's no due process with the court of public opinion.
It's just if there's enough speculative evidence and there's enough dots to connect this, that there could be somewhat of a through line, hammer it. And I think that's exactly what Kendrick did.
So Kendrick doesn't have anything to.
I'm not saying Kendrick. No. I mean, now inversely, we can have the conversation about the video coming out of the employee.
We go to this other one real quick. Then we're gonna get off them all. We'll go over to the academics.
And I don't think he wants to leave it up for people to make that decision. I think he wants to take matters into his own hands and either win or go down with the ship with the whole home burning.
Yeah. And you can't say this is over the line now. That's why I'm not replying. Because you did that the last time. And the line went, no disrespect to 40. I hope your health is great. But dog, this is a way crazier line than mocking MS.
But who? Oh, that was y'all that said y'all felt like he was waving white flag on the part 6. Because I never felt like.
I didn't think that.
I felt like y'all said that Monday.
No,
I felt like he said that in so many words.
Yeah, a few people, that was the theory because he said, you can go ahead, drop all them songs you want to drop, blah, blah, blah. Like, basically, like,
you burnt out.
Yeah, like, do what you got to do.
Okay,
like,
I'm over here on vacation. Like, yeah.
He said the shit getting burnt out. It's burnt out.
You tell his tone.
That and there were like 3 separate lines on that song in itself where he was like,
yeah. And I think that could also be a strategy. When I heard it the first time, I was like, oh, is this his way of kind of doing a psych type of thing? To make it look like this is done, Kendrick can relax, go shoot your Not Like Us video, go focus on that, while I plot over here to make it look like I'm done. I could see that being a strategy. I thought he outright made it seem like, yo, I'm done with this. This was some fun exercise, which was a crazy line to me.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
It was a crazy line?
It all of it felt nasty. This is what you asked for. And now you're like, oh, yeah, I guess thanks for coming to the court. Like
I said, I think the cadence of it is what was like, we're waiting for you. You drop, I drop, you drop, then you drop again. And it's like, because at some point you got to ask yourself, all right, are we supposed to just keep, how long is this supposed to keep? Like, you drop a record, I drop a record, you drop a record, you drop 2 records, I drop 2 records. How long are we supposed to do that?
Would you feel that way if it was flipped? Let's say Drake looked like the victor. Would you be like, well, yeah, it's over now?
No, I still would feel because, again, if we talking about a rap battle, this has been the most, Like we haven't seen records, I think, come like this.
Mainstream wise, underground rap.
So it was kind of
for sure.
They do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
But it's kind of
every
like
other fucking hour. It's like, God damn.
yeah. So it's like this started to feel like that, and
Yeah.
you know, artists of Drake's Max was like, all right, I'm not going to entertain this book for so long. Like, what are we doing here? Like, so I think that was more so the feeling on Heart Part 6 was like, all right, man, like I'm not gonna keep.
So yeah, Ma.
This isn't going.
Hold on.
For another month.
And I'm only covering these two because they was the ones going viral with him and Academics. I think Gilly stuff was going viral a little bit. Mace and Cam. Mason Cam called it directly. Drake gave up. Drake quit. Mace called it. Cam called it. He ended it. So I don't understand why Maul can't just say like everybody else, bro. He clearly was saying, I'm ending this on Heart Part 5. So
Is the Cole, Kendrick, Drake possibility. And we all agreed that this was great because finally in rap, this will be a rap beef that won't go too
anything to do with the beef that's currently going on. Because the timing of it is just too, you know, it's like you gotta kind of think about that.
The Kendrick theory sounds very far-fetched.
Yeah, but I'm
very far-fetched.
But I can understand in the height of all of this how somebody would think that and throw that into the mix. Like, yo, could this be a part of this whole Kendrick Drake shit? I understand
but
that.
those
I don't
same
believe
people that think Biggie shot Tupac.
Right. Like I'm not one of those people, but I can understand how easy it is for people to feel that way. I think that this was, you know, just happened to be just a random somebody or some people. It's not hard to figure out where Drake lives if you're from Toronto. And I think they just drove by his crib and just shot at it.
I don't know.
I don't think this was anything deeper than that.
all right, we ain't got to get into that. Let me see. I saw a clip where Academics walked his back a little bit. He was giving Kendrick his credit for the hit record. I saw that with Academics at first. When he was on Andrew Schultz, that nigga Academics was sounding crazy. I said, no, Academics, you've lost your mind, nigga, and I will have that conversation with anybody because this is hip-hop. This ain't about who I like more. This ain't about, let me get this all the way clear, nigga, on my life. On my life. I'm putting it on my life. I don't cut on Kendrick Lamar when I'm riding in my car. I don't cut on Drake when I'm riding in my car. I don't do it. When they drop, I check it out. Every blue moon, I might get a wild hair and go throw on something. I saw that. I can't remember the clip. But when they drop, I check it out. I gotta check it out. I'm in the car. I bumped Kendrick in the car before, but I'm talking about now. As of 2024, before this battle, I was not bumping Kendrick in my car. When Kendrick dropped, I'm checking it out. I'm riding to it. I'm trying to dissect it. What he's saying, what he's talking about, what he's spitting. All that. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to go through it. He had Kodak on this motherfucker. Y'all know how I jam Kodak. I'm for sure going to that motherfucker. He had some other bangers on there as well. Kendrick did his stuff, most definitely. Just not my type of project that I'm going to keep riding to and bumping in the car because I'll be in a different vibe. I've most definitely checked out Kendrick music. He is definitely that guy, but I don't ride to it on a daily. Drake, I check his shit out when he come out. I try to see what's what, catch the vibe, see what this is. Okay, then I'm out there. So I don't have a dog in who I'm going to choose. I'm going to go off of who really rapping. But now it's undeniable. It's undeniable, nigga. Drake got smoked. I looked at these numbers. Drake got smoked. He didn't even beat that nigga in the numbers category, y'all. That changes everything. I never checked the numbers until tonight. Mind you, Kendrick got 2 number 1s out of this battle. It is what it is. He got smoked, bro. I brought academics back up because the other day I saw, was that yesterday? I saw the clip he did on Andrew Schultz, and I was like, bro, why does it sound like he's doing everything in his power to not give Kendrick his power? I mean, give him his props and really just say, hey, bro, you did your stuff. You rapped. You got it. The people behind you right now. I don't know why he couldn't say that at first, but now I saw academics say it today. He went on ahead and, man, y'all got to stop hating on Kendrick, man. Like, y'all, bro, it's okay, bro. Kendrick got a hit, bro. Kendrick did that. Kendrick did that. So I didn't want to leave that up like academics didn't come back and speak on that and come with that one narrative. Let me see, can I find somewhere the academic spoke it? Because some people have been clipping up his lives. Not Like Us is projected to debut at number 1 on Billboard. Kendrick won, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Here was Charlamagne that said,
To be the greatest rap battle I have ever witnessed. Personally. The two best of their generation in their prime. Never has a rap battle given us this much music.
Yeah.
Every time one of them dropped, the other person answered, and musically, I don't think either one of them, missed a beat. Right. That's just my personal opinion. But if you ask me who's up right now, it's Kendrick. And it's simply because his strategy has been better. He dropped the 616 record Friday afternoon, which caused Drake to drop Family Matters Friday night. In no less than 30 minutes, Kendrick stepped on that record with his own record about Drake's family, Meet the Grams. Then Kendrick turned around and did what we was waiting on Drake to do, and that's give us a diss bop.
Yeah,
So I gotta say Kendrick is up right now.
I was actually going with Kendrick until I heard Drake's record last night. Then I had to think about it. If all that Kendrick said is, and we don't know what's true and what's not true, but if Drake fed him the information and all the raps that he did was based off of lies, do you still win that? I feed him information, some fake-ish that he can't prove, and then I'm like, prove it.
You know why I don't believe that he fed him the information? Because if I fed you the information, number one, I would have recorded and documented me showing people I'm feeding this person the information, and it wouldn't have took me a day and a half to reply back to the accusations that I fed him the information. The first thing that we heard was Drake's team is just denying that he has an 11-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
If you fed them that information, wouldn't that be the first thing you came back with? Come on now.
But the fact.
Facts. I'm not even gonna tell nobody. I'm not even gonna play like that. That don't even make no sense. Where in the fuck did I see that at? Maybe it's on Twitter. If I can't find this on Twitter, it's another video I want to watch with y'all that's going to be funny as fuck. I'm going to get a drink, and we going to watch it in real time on here. Y'all turn it up in the chat. I'm going to let some people join real quick. But nah, we finna watch a funny video by a nigga that I know y'all motherfuckers watch. This nigga be having me laughing and rolling like a motherfucker, man. Guess who he is in the chat? He one of the funniest niggas on YouTube. He just dropped a video. Tonight. I ain't seen it yet. I usually catch his shit before I lay it down when he do drop. We gonna watch this motherfucker together in real time, man. One of the funniest niggas on YouTube. one of the funniest niggas on YouTube, man. Maul kind of was cleaning that up that second day, man. So Maul, YouTube, you got your shit together. One of the funniest niggas on YouTube. We finna look it up, man. Y'all ain't guess them yet. Keep guessing. Who a funny nigga on YouTube y'all be watching? Yeah, bro. I looked at these numbers tonight, though. Drake smoked it, man. I mean, Drake got smoked, bro. It is what it is, dog. He got smoked. Hold on.
Listen, this song is hot for the energy. This song is hot for the beat. This song is hot for some of the one-liners. This isn't if Twitter could write hit songs, trust me, there'll be a lot more.
Much stuff.
Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it on it. I'm gonna just give Kendrick his credit for being a genius. Like, this was a good song. It was a little bit dumbed down, but that's exactly what needed to work. It's making everybody dance. I don't gotta sit here and try to belittle his efforts. And for the Drake fans who are watching, man, bro, we don't gotta like. I know right now in this moment, most people wish, either Drake was dropping again now, or maybe Drake had a song that was kind of going in the clubs. Actually, I don't even know why they don't fuck with Family Matters as much, because Family Matters is dope. But we just can't be delusional. Give credit to Kendrick for what he's done in terms of at least having this song that's breaking all the records. I don't think it makes Drake look any type of way, right? I think it makes us look like salty Drake fans just trying to create shit to discredit the nigga. You know what I mean? Like, bro, the nigga got a bop. It happens. Drake has had a bop a million times. Good. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I don't think he stole these bars.
Hey, y'all heard it from academics. I want to get both sides of it. Seems like him and Maul came like to grips like, damn. He said what he said today. What he said today is what we knew on Friday when it dropped. What academics just said, whenever he said this right here, whenever he said that, I knew that right there that it was a hit. My first fucking time listening to it, I said, oh, this a hit. I instantly was like, hold on, what, nigga? Then I heard what he was saying. I said, oh, nah, this different. I went to the gram and I found the interview of him, Wayne, talking about Drake smashing his gal. But we finna turn it up with a lit video right now. Do anybody want to come join? I'm going to take a few thoughts. We got 5 minutes of thoughts. For 5 minutes, then I got a video. We going to premiere on Urban Politics. He premiered on his channel already. That nigga just funny as fuck. You can't help but laugh at the nigga. But I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to join. Now is the time if you want to come tell me, if you want to come protest, you want to come tell me who think won for a few minutes, we going to do that, and then we going to, right now, let me know. If ain't nobody coming, let me know, bro, and we going to go to the video. I'm going to go give me something to drink, and we go into the video. Turn us up. They had to walk it back to academics. Hey, he came out and kept it real, bro, and that's what this guy, that's all I wanted from the start with niggas, bro. I talked to a group today, and I did that 5 count. And with that 5 count, I didn't tell them that I was going with the best of 5, but when y'all drop 5, the best of 5 is going to win. So when I matched it up round for round, them niggas was like, oh, damn. Okay. You right, bro. Then they try to, man, he got a little edge on him. He got a little edge on him. No, he don't, nigga. That nigga got 2 songs in this battle that are double of Drake's. Euphoria is double of Drake's. Meet the Grams is double of Drake's. No, 10 million more. I'm tripping. Whatchamacallit is double. Not Like Us is double. Yeah, Not Like Us is double of Heart Part 6. He got 20 more million views. 20 more million views. Oh, my bad. Let me get that motherfucker off here, y'all. Trying to make sure I'm clicking the right person. I don't want to block the wrong person. Bet they gone. All right. Well, ain't nobody clicking the link. Let's get to the video. Y'all turn us up real quick. I'll be right back. We finna get to it. Then we gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. If y'all rocking with me, turn it up. Get the ant emojis in the chat, nigga. Turn this motherfucker up, man. Hey, we coming tomorrow with it. We coming the day after, the day after, the day after, the day after, every single motherfucking day, nigga. Turn us up. Turn us up. Let's get it. Y'all couldn't even guess. Y'all couldn't tell me the funniest niggas on YouTube. Everybody got their own preference. Turn it up with the likes, though. One of the funniest. It's a different type of humor. It's several funny niggas on YouTube. People be telling me I be having them rolling. Some people be telling me I'm funny than a motherfucker on YouTube. I don't even be trying to be. That ain't even my lane. I don't be trying to be funny at all, man. But this nigga right here, 10, it's he got a new video. I watch all this nigga videos when I get a chance. Point and shoot. Motherfuckers, sometimes people tell me I'm funny than motherfucker. I don't be trying to be funny. I just be doing my shit. And sometimes people be saying I be making them laugh. I don't be really trying to be funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am not a comedian. That is not my strong point. Finna watch Point Shoot. Y'all go check out Point Shoot, man. This nigga just dropped a new video. Y'all might like this type of humor. Y'all might not. We'll see, though. It's different. It's a different type of humor. People got their own preferences, you know what I'm saying? It says 1090 Jake tries to expose hood fishing, but it backfires. Let's get to it.
Quick news bulletin. So 1090 Jake. All right, so this is going to be a quick news bulletin. So 1090 Jake
has recently made a video about this Florida-based fishing YouTuber by the name of Hood Fishing and called him out for being. So this is going to be a quick news bulletin. So 1090 Jake has recently made a video about this Florida-based fishing YouTuber by the name of Hood Fishing and called him out for being a snitch. Now this backfired horribly for 1090 Jake because the guy he's exposing for snitching is not a gang member. He's a YouTube fisherman who is successfully making a life for himself away from the streets and is a tremendous positive influence for young people in Florida. And so this idiotic little stunt that Jake tried to pull, of course, for views and profit, exploded back into his face as the overwhelming majority of, I mean, almost 100% of the comments under this video are calling out 1090 Jake for going after him, for going after hood fishing. Just look at these comments. I literally haven't found one comment that supports 1090 Jake's decision to cover this. Calling a fishing YouTuber a snitch for getting shot and explaining what happened is moronic and idiotically stupid. And that's what I want to cover. So I want to show you what Jake had to say. So let me just explain really quick what happened. So the guy got shot. I guess his name's Ra. He got shot. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He got grazed by bullets, and then he explained what happened. And this was years ago. This is like 10 years ago. So the fact that Jake is coming out with this now just shows that this is just a money grab, and what a mistake it was, because he's getting absolutely destroyed in his comments. But I want to show you, listen to what 1090 Jake says about this guy.
If you follow any Florida blogs, you've likely seen Hood Fishing Entertainment, as he recently went viral after catching a whole ass shark and doing the most Florida thing possible, putting a gold chain around its neck. Rod took his shirt off saying he was shot in the back while running, showing he'd been grazed by a bullet. Rod said his friend was possibly hurt but couldn't provide the address to where the shooting occurred. Rod would say he didn't have problems with anyone, but people he knew had problems with them and vice versa. Now, did Rod snitch? At this point, that question doesn't even need an answer. But what many will say is, why does it matter? It matters because no matter how much you change your life for the better, whether you put the guns down to pick up a fishing rod or you put the drugs down to pick up a football, the people in life that don't see the greater things in life will always be looking for someone else to blame.
Wow. So I've got a huge problem with what's going on here. So 1090 Steak is titling this video "Exposed for Snitching," and then he says, now people would ask, is this snitching? Well, at this point, that question doesn't even need an answer, because even if you change your life for the better and don't participate in the street life, people are going to find a way to tear you down and call you a snitch, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So I want people to.
Hey, dog, this nigga is hell. This nigga is hell, bro. How this nigga be talking? Shout out to the Hood Fisherman, too. I actually follow him on Instagram. I did see the blog saying that bro got shot. I'm glad he's straight and he all right, man. So keep doing your thing, Hood Fisherman. Keep doing your thing, bro.
To pay close attention to what he's saying here. He says that, like, it doesn't matter if you were once from the streets and once abided by the code of the street, and then you cleaned up your life and left the streets and decided to become a civilian. It doesn't matter. You're always going to, if you cooperate with the police at that point, you're always going to be tied back to your former life. Now, so he says that this guy's past is the reason why he's being called a snitch. First of all, no one's calling him a snitch except for 1090 Jake. I want to point that out. But listen to what he says in the same fucking video. He says that this guy was never a part of the streets and it never applied to him. Listen to this.
The only thing he needs to do is get far away from Fort Myers. He's found his own lane, and I guarantee you will be unaffected by his past, since he really didn't change his life around. He never lived that life to begin with, and always had a dream to make it out the hood.
Okay, so he never lived that life. He never even needed to change his life because he was never in anything. But for some reason, you're making a video about him, about being a snitch? That doesn't make sense. That's actually crazy and stupid. You see what I mean? Like in one part of the video, he says, it doesn't matter if you change your life or not, you're always going to be a snitch. And then a couple minutes later, he says, He was never in that life at all. That's the craziest part. I mean, how stupid and bloated could someone possibly be? And so 1090 Jake's paying for it, guys. He's paying for it big in the comments. People are turning on him. All the comments are negative. He's getting overwhelmingly torched. And for good reason. This guy hood fishing is an inspiration. We love hood fishing. And so what 1090 Steak has done is he's made this video, this expose of this non-snitchery. And then at the in the video, at the very end of the video, he says, "Oh, but he's not a snitch because he was never in that life."
He never lived that life to begin with.
So what he's doing is he's excusing himself from responsibility for making this video should people not take kindly to it, which is exactly what happened. So now 1090 Jake can fall back and say, "Oh, I never called him a snitch. I just made the video and exposed the paperwork so that you could make the decision if he's a snitch." And this is what he did with the BG video. 1090 Cakes made a video about BG being a snitch, even though he had a fall guy. And then when he got torched for it by the fans, he fell back and said that he was the one that was saying that BG wasn't a snitch. This is, you can't make this up. Listen to what he said on Vlad TV.
As everybody is saying to me, how did he snitch and he got a fall guy? You dumb motherfucker, I'm the one that told you he was the fall guy. Nobody mentioned the fall guy until I put that in the air. How you saying he snitched if I ain't never said it?
He absolutely said it. He, in fact, said that because BG testified in court, there's no coming back from that. He literally said this. He said that let me just play the clip.
If they agreed dude was going to be the fall guy and BG made a statement at the scene, it's like you can almost go for that because dude is being the fall guy. But BG testifying in court, how many rappers do we know that have testified in court and it hasn't come with a label of being a snitch or a rat?
How you saying he snitched if I ain't never said it?
So this was a huge failure for Jacob Cherry. He made this BG video and it didn't go over well, and that he had to go on Vlad and explain that he never thought that he was a snitch. Everyone else, all his fans are so stupid to think that he, they weren't paying attention, is what he said. So everyone's stupid but him. And so this is what he's doing with this hood fishing video. He's putting language in the end of the video that he can fall back on if he gets called out for making the video. He can say, "I told you in the video that he was not a snitch. I said that he never was in that life, the life that I lived. He never was like that. I only made the video so that..." I don't even know what he's going to go with. That's like really stupid. But mark my words, that's what he's going to do. He's going to say, we're not paying attention. He never called him a snitch. He just made a whole video and labeled the video exposed for snitching and everything else. He's a clever little Bostonian son of a bitch. Guys, this is the same guy that called out Rick Ross for being a CO and saying that, "Oh, he's a CO. That means he's the police and everything." But if you remember his No Jumper interview, he said this about COs in Florida.
They called me in the booth. They trying to G-chat me. One of the COs was talking about he a blood. Really? The COs, bro, like the COs gangbang type shit. So it's like, if you meet one you might start getting hooked up, and we did start getting hooked up.
So 1090 Jake says that there's COs that are actual valid gang members. How could that possibly be if he called Rick Ross out for being a CO? So by Jake's own words, Rick Ross could be a total vicious and most ruthless gangster and also be a CO. So there's a contradiction there. And what's even more interesting is 1090 Jake openly snitched on COs for their drug smuggling and everything else on the news, and provided the news with his government name, Jacob Cherry, and then described how the COs are doing it. So he's snitching on potential gang members. What? So that's snitching.
Money and a $30 phone on the street turns into a $1,200 phone inside a prison. A lot of people are going to do it.
The state says in 1 year.
So at this point, 1090 Jake is a known snitch rat. Okay. And I want you guys to understand. And 1090 Jake is not a blood. He's not a blood from Florida. He started cosplaying as a blood when he went to prison. He's not from a hood. He has no hood. And he moved to Florida when he was 13 years old. And he thinks that he's the most respected blood from the streets of Tampa. It's just flat out not true.
So you left the Boston area at what age?
I moved down to Florida when I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah. So one thing about me, I don't claim a specific neighborhood because I've always moved. I've always switched schools. So at one point I went to one school. There was one black kid in the whole school.
This is the Great White Blood from Tampa that's saying this. And another thing, he says that he was good friends in there with a Nazi. Listen to this.
One of the big names on that compound was named Country. He was an American Nazi, swastikas all over his head and everything. He called me nephew.
Wow, that's okay. So he was really hitting it off with the whites in there. He loved the COs. He was friends with the COs. He was friends with the white swastika supremacists.
Was a CO that I still talk to this day, who will come up to my cell.
He still talks to him to this day. This is insane. So this is a blood, claims he's a blood from Florida, and he remains friends with the cops. And he had this, the Nazis were calling him nephew. All right, so that's pretty cool. And this is who people get their information from. So I need people to know that this guy's a fraud, and he makes up lies, and he tells other people's stories and presents them as his own. And he's just really sort of a weird guy. He's a weird
Bro, how the fuck do he be coming up with this shit, dog? That nigga said, bro, he was down with the Nazis. Man, hey, man, hold on, bro. That nigga said, man, he was just down with the Nazis. Bro, how the fuck do he be remembering these fucking videos, then putting them in there when a nigga say he was a blood, but he was fucking with Nazis? Hold on. Let's finish this video off. We gonna get into it, y'all. We gonna get to some other shit, man. This shit was just, I wanted to watch this with y'all. I thought it was gonna be
Floridian
funny.
blood from Boston.
Not to sound no type of way, but I'm about the biggest known white blood that there is. It's not common like that. When it came down to doing things, I did things.
Right.
And the things that I did, the word traveled on it.
Definitely.
So it kind of built its own reputation.
Yeah, that's one thing I got from watching.
So 1090 Steak is going out sad. The fans are turning on him. He looks like a monster clown. It's only a matter of time before he makes a statement saying that he never even implied that hood fishing was a snitch. By the way, I want everyone to go check out hood fishing. He slays lunkers. He's slaying peacock bass in Florida. And it's a dope ass channel. I want everyone to go and show him some support and watch his stuff. It's actually really cool. He shows us the baits. He shows us the technique in language that we can understand, and we should appreciate that. And that's going to do it for now. I'm on Jake's case. I'm going to be torching him rather routinely pretty soon. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed and tuned in, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Had to laugh a little bit, man. Had to come laugh a little bit. I'm gonna tap in with the chat. I seen some people talking about Rick Ross and what's that? Rick Ross and game stuff. I don't expect Rick Ross to respond because the real reason why is because Game is not popping like he used to. What Game can rap, bro. Game can rap. Game is one of those guys. He can spit. He can go. Let me find the song. Freeway's Revenge. He might drop a song. I don't know. I doubt it though. It seems like he's on some shit where it's like, bro, I don't want to drop because it's like Ross doesn't, from where I see it, and I could be wrong, I'm not in the know, he don't see value. I don't think Ross sees value in going back and forth with the Game. Ross just had what people are not understanding, and I think that what people don't get There's three narratives. The narrative that people want, the narrative that you want, and then there's the truth. The truth of the narrative is you can feel how you feel about Rick Ross. Drake dissed him twice in this beef on songs. He dissed Rick Ross twice on songs. He went full back and forth with Ross on Instagram. Y'all get that? Like, Game can rap. Game has bars. Game can flow. But it didn't sound up to date. It didn't sound crisp. It didn't sound clear. It didn't sound like, yeah, I'm really going for something that the people gonna ride around to. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't feel that way. It didn't feel that way. The beat got better as I listened more, and it's like it's an okay song, but I don't feel like it made Ross have to come out and rap. That's my personal opinion. I don't feel like that song made Ross have to come out and rap. You see what I'm saying? There's certain songs that are, oh, nigga, I got to go to the booth right now. When Drake dropped Push-Ups, Ross knew I got to go to the booth right now. That's why we got the champagne moments right afterwards. Champagne moments came right after that because Ross was like, this is the biggest artist in the world. The biggest artist in the world. I'm going to get mine. People are not, and then, a lot of people are telling me, well, Ross should go at Game. Ross should go at Game. I mean, he went at Drake. Do y'all not understand that Drake dissed Ross on music before Ross ever dissed Drake? Ross never officially out of his mouth dissed Drake. The blogs found out. This is what blogs can do, y'all. This is what blogs can do. The blogs found out that Ross had unfollowed Drake. The blogs found that out. So when the blogs put that up, it was like it's some little shit going on. Shout out to Dave East. So when you put that out, what do you get? They unfollowed him. Ross still hadn't said nothing. But Ross is on the album. Ross is on the album. So when Ross being on Metro Boomin album with Future, Drake felt the way. So Ross was riding around one night listening to the album. He played the whatchamacallit song. He played the whatchamacallit song. So when he played the whatchamacallit song, what happened, bro? Oh, it's a problem. Because he played the song like that. When he played like that, the blogs put that up. Ross still never said nothing, but he was reposting it to his story. Drake is taking all that into consideration. So he dissed Ross. This wasn't like, hey, I'm just picking at Drake. I'm making fun of Drake. That came after he dissed him. Ross waited till he dissed him. Yeah, the shits, it felt like it was an outdated song by Game. I feel like Game should just put out an EP, bro. I mean, if you want to rap, why not just rap? You got a little fan base that's gonna come fuck with you. You don't have to be into a beef to get to sell like Game. You can really just go put out an EP, bro. Promote it independently. Go do your own media run on the West Coast, put it out. Get some good features out there in your region for some of the younger artists and shit, and you good. Ross was looking at this shit as all promo, all branding. But with Game, he's not looking at it like that. He's looking at it like, bro, you need light. I'm trying to only beef with niggas that's got. Ross is not really beefing with nobody, but he only wants to go back and forth with niggas to where it's gonna be beneficial for me to promote my Wingstop, for me to promote my car wash shit, for me to promote my car show. That's what Ross is trying to do. I want to promote my checkers off of the beef. He keeps a Bel Air bottle with him. So that's that. The Game was once one of them niggas we was riding around listening to every day. Him doing this shit with Ross, because it's like he tried to get Ross to take the bait. Man, it's the fat niggas with skinny legs that always got something to say. Then he said, oh, no replies. Wingstop must be closed on Mondays. I'm like, Game, don't do this. Even though I know that Game is going to do that. I knew the Game was going to do that. I knew that he was going to already have a record recorded. But in my head, I'm like, bro, we don't need you to diss Ross on a new record, bro. It's all good. That nigga most definitely dropped their record, and we are where we are today. So that's that. Let me see if anything else is going on the ground before we get up out of here. Y'all ain't give me no more topics, so see what's popping. Oh, man. Kodak dropped a new song. Kodak, wait a little bit, man. Let this little stuff clear out. Rap beef is always going to be the main entertainment. But wait till this clear out there and get to dropping yak so we can get all the full attention of the game on there. Shout out to Kodak, man. Yep, the battle is officially fucking over, man. It just is what it is. It ain't nothing else to peep into. It ain't no reason to even be looking into the battle. Excuse me. I don't see nothing else too much going on. Trying to get some interviews rolled up. I got a vlog I got to get out. That Future Gunna stuff, I knew there was going to be some promo marketing. It wasn't no real beef. So they straight. I knew that wasn't real beef, though, because Future ain't really beefing with no niggas for real. For real, that nigga just on get money shit, and that's what's the most important thing. Who gives a fuck about anything else? All right, I'm gone, y'all. Oh, Shaq and Shannon Sharpe. Oh my goodness, that is fucking hilarious. How do y'all feel about Shaq and Shannon Sharpe? We're gonna talk about that Monday on the Studio 56 podcast. Fucking entertaining, dog. Fucking entertaining. But I it's layers to that conversation with them too. Because for one, you know, people are gonna feel how they feel about fucking who got the MVP, right? So Shaq feel like Shay should have got it. I'm not in disagreement of that. If you tell me that, then it's gonna be some people that's gonna push hard for Jokic. But what turned Twitter up was when Shaq went into the fucking told him in his face on the TV show. It's like, bro, you using his TV time to talk to y'all about his MVP, and you shitting on it. You shitting on Jokic. Like, damn, he's won MVP. Even if, and you know, it's respectful to tell him in his face you don't feel like he should win it. But if I'm on there, it's like, hold on, bro. Like, you just told nigga that. So Twitter was tripping about that. That led to Shannon Sharpe giving his commentary on Shaq, saying that to Jokic and other things he said. Shaq caught wind of that and turned up. Yeah, bro, I don't care who y'all are. Y'all can pick sides. If you just want an MVP, do you want a nigga telling you on the goddamn thing, nigga? Nah, you like, nah, bro, I'm cool. Like, let me get my shit. I'm gone by my business. He told him right there. So when Shannon Sharpe got the critique of Shaq got in his feelings. It was words like he didn't work hard enough and calling them jealous of the new generation. He's jealous of the new generation because they're making more moves in center than he did because he didn't want to work on his game. Which Shaq has said out his own mouth. He wasn't practicing. That nigga went in an interview and said that he wasn't practicing. He wasn't working like that. He even advised the new generation, hey, I didn't practice, but y'all don't do that. Make sure you work out. Make sure you stay in shape. Make sure you eat right. Practice. He said that. So shit. When you say that, niggas like Shannon Sharpe, when they do their research, they gonna see you talking about not going to practice. So they gonna remember that shit. Every time some shit come up. That's why Shannon Sharpe, he brought that up. Like, hey, bro, this dude did this, he did that, he did da-da-da. Yep, Shannon Sharpe gonna think about that. So that's where we at right now. Nigga Shaq went in, he dropped the song. I didn't even know he dropped the song at first. I was like, what the fuck? We'll see though. You know, Kobe said the same shit about Shaq. Kobe said the same shit. I love something crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I can most definitely understand why niggas would be upset. Yeah, I saw that with Sauce. I'll probably drop a video on that tomorrow. I probably got that coming tomorrow with Sauce. That shit. I really don't want to give them island boy bitch ass niggas no credit, but I do want to promote standing on business with these fuck niggas. Like them. Fuck them weirdos. Fuck them. But all right, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, all that. We got more shit coming, more videos, all that, man. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Y'all turn me up, man. Subscribe to the channel. Come back in these comments after the video is uploaded. Come back into the comments. I want y'all to go to the comments in like 5 minutes, man. Go turn the comment section up, man. Yeah, we saw a leak already, bro. Some type of shit with the hotel and the pictures with the clothes. We'll wait till that grow legs and we'll do a video on it if it's facts. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it earlier. It's on Twitter. But we out though, man. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, man. More shit coming for shit show. Stay blessed.